Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand? Our god gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Bila Kaif. When we began our wandering, we suffered. Until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home. On Harmontep, we were made to suffer. Our children taken, made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead? Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Ibn Qutayba. Who is those? Ibn Kirtaiba. Speed. Our God gave us the gift of thought, and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Knowledge. Our origins brought us to Rosak. We were persecuted. Our families burned in the fires of their ignorance. We learned the cost of inaction. Never to forgive, never to forget. Some were sent to work in mines. Others were unstable. Their work made them more sick. We learned the cost. It was on Rosak that the Saiyajin created the place of words became thought and action combined. We learned to create. The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us Shaitan to force action? And where does action lead? Ibn Kirtaiba. Thought and action lead to creation. What is the purpose of thought? To honor the Creator. What is the purpose? To honor the
Another altar destroyed by the Emperor's zealous dogs. So much wasted in the pursuit of this pogrom. So much lost. This altar seemed to depict Fremen being separated from their families. Enslaved? I could only decipher a few words. Slave cribs, Hajj, and oddly enough, the name of a planet. Bela Tigise.
Creator, Ibn Qirtaiba. Our enemies are as blades of grass mown down. Do you understand, Wali? Our God gave us the gift of Tao and the words of the Kitam Alibar. Knowledge without action is empty. Be like wandering, we came to Salusa Secundus. It was a place devoid of gods, where the drains of war were constant, and violence was the religion. They denied us the heart, never to forgive, never to forget. The fire of God set alight, thine enemies shall fall. How do we honor the Creator? We fight. Remember Salusa Secundus, Bila Kaifa. Ibn Qirtaiba, the fire of God set alight. How do we honor the Creator? We fight. Remember Salusa Secundus, Bila Kaifa. Creator, Ibn Qirtaiba. May his passing cleanse the world. Our God gave us the gift of thought, and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Their works have been Shai Halud cleanses Arrakis, creates the air we breathe, the soft sand where we pitch our tents, and smites our enemies. We grew soft on Poetry, an easy planet, and God brought the weight of kindness to prepare us for the typhoon that comes.
The world is a carcass. Who can turn away the angel of death? Our footsteps are as the drums of the slavers, calling Shai Halud upon our enemies.
Men must learn to live with their gods. Who can deny a Fremen the right to walk or ride where he wills? Only Shai Hulud, the Maker. Did not God give us himself? And is God. Ibn Qirtaiba. Who is the Creator, the Maker? May his passing cleanse the world. Ibn Qirtaiba. Who is the Creator? The Maker. May his passing cleanse the world. Remember Poritrin. Bila Kaifa.
The Sardaukar destruction extends even to these small shrines.
Why were we created? Our God gave us the Hulasikali Wala, the wind that eats flesh, and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Carry shelter always against the coming of Kralizek. Bila Kaifa. We were exiled from Nilotic al-Urobra for our unwillingness to fight. For our willingness to forgive. For our willingness to forget. And the judges said, mine enemies are like green blades eaten down, that did stand in the path of the tempest. Hast thou not seen what our Lord did? The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Why did God create us? We are the action and knowledge of God, and He has prepared the way. Ibn Kirtaiba, the Typhoon struggle comes. Why were we created? To survive Kralizek, the war at the end of the universe. Yahya Shuhada. Remember Nilotic al-Urobra. We are the people of Misr. We grew soft, Wali. So God brought us the weight of kindness to prepare for the typhoon. Name the planet where we lost our way. On our wanderings, we came to a planet devoid of gods, where war was constant and violence was religion. Have you learned its name, Wali? We remember the slave cribs where we were held, weeded out, persecuted. Do you remember too, Wali? The thread of the past was carried by word until we found the poison drug. One of the cursed planets was a blessing for our Sayadina. So many planets across so many centuries. Our people broke apart, split, reformed. Some planets we barely remember at all. A long journey, young Wali. But we are almost home. Just one last place of suffering, where our children were taken and made slaves. The time of Mihna has ended. Young Wali, pass within and seek your Ummah.
It serves the Emperor to depict the Fremen as barbarous and savage, but look at their craft. I see the work of a socially and materially advanced people. A people with the innate practicality and good sense to worship a local and... Did you encounter the Masquerade on your way here? They're some kind of cult. Worm worshippers based out of an abandoned power station far to the west. It's odd to see them this far east. But if they've found this place, they'll be coming. Down here, water discipline would finally be relaxed. Visitors could shed their dusty still suits and find refreshment. Looks like there's no other way forward. I hope you brought your cutter.
first goal on Arrakis is grassland provinces. We will start with these mutated poverty grasses. When we have moisture locked in grasslands, we'll move on to start upland forests, then a few open bodies of water, small at first, and situated along lines of prevailing winds with wind-trap moisture precipitators spaced in the lines to recapture what the wind steals. We must create a true sirocco, a moist wind, but we will never get away from the necessity for wind traps. This ecological transformation of Arrakis relies upon us controlling 3% of the energy surface. Only 3% to start a self-sustaining system. Learn this lesson well. Our transformation begins in the plantations of the south and proceeds in simple steps to begin. Bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Very good. Brilliant work. Congratulations. You share the knowledge of a Fremen pre-adolescent. Good work. This must be the way. That's the masquerade. I was hoping it would take them longer to arrive in force. We better hurry up and be done with our business here. This must be the Cavern of Council, the cultural and political heart of any Siege community. It's here that Siege dwellers would gather to hear a traveling crier regale the community with news from beyond. And up there, upon that great terrace, a Deathstill, the place all Fremen end up at death, so they may return their water to the tribe. That script upon the platform reads, "The water of the tribe shall reveal the path." And I believe the path in question is related to the secret that's brought us both here. And while you are clearly no Fremen, you were able to pass their biometric locks without tampering or delay. Whatever lies beyond here, I believe your blood is the key. Very good. Tricky Fremen. I believe more than half the technology in this room violates the first 11 Butlerian prescriptions. Probably more. Thou shalt